Hey everyone, it's Michelle from Nanny's On Call, coming to you for the first video of 2021. I hope you all had a great holiday season and a happy new year. I know it was a bit of a different year this year, but hopefully you were able to have some time, get a break, and get ready for 2021. So as you know, we're bringing you videos each week to educate and inspire nannies to be the best they can be. So I thought we'd start the week off, or sorry, the year, not the week, the year off with something a little bit different. Nanny's On Call was closed from the 24th till the 4th, and that meant that we received hundreds of nanny resumes over that time, and I hadn't gone through them until this morning, and I thought maybe I'd just record a quick video showing you some of the emails that I receive and how you can stand out. It just takes a little bit for you to stand out and get that interview and get your foot in the door compared to other nannies and what they're doing. So I'm going to go through, I don't even know, I didn't count them. I just took screenshots of a whole bunch of resumes, or sorry, not resumes, a whole bunch of emails. I'm not going to show you the resumes today. Maybe we'll get into that another day and I can show you mistakes nannies are making there. But these are simply the emails to introduce themselves, send their resumes, say they're interested in a position. That's what we're going to go over today. And I'm going to show them to you. Keep in mind, I'm not making fun of anyone. I'm really doing this to help educate you, show you how you can stand out and mistakes other nannies are making. And obviously I've blocked all personal information where it comes up, so it's totally confidential, and let's get right into it. Okay, I gotta put my glasses on for this. Okay, so email number one, something we get all the time. It says, "Hello, I'm eager and interested in the job opportunity living right near Royal York and Bloor. Please call me at," her phone number, "for further steps. Thanks and regards." First of all, I'd say it's a really well-written email. There's nothing wrong with it. You know, there is some capitalization that could be better, but we'll get into that in another email. The issue is that in the job posting we have and the job that this nanny specifically is applying for, it gives you instructions for how to apply. So don't make the agency or the family that you're applying for do the work. Why not attach a resume? Why not give some information about who you are and what you're interested in? The fact that you live really close by is not enough to get you an interview, whether it's an agency or a family. So show that you care as much as they do and follow the instructions they set out in the original job posting, okay? It's really the first step. You're making your first impression, and the first impression of me having to do the work and call you just shows me already that I'm going to have to do a lot of the work and you're not going to do it. So that's not a great first impression. So that's number one. Number two. So this is a resume with no experience. So it says, "Hi there, Happy New Year. I notice you're posting on Indeed. Please refer to my resume attached. I'm a part-time student attending school online. I also have my own reliable vehicle and my G driver's license. Sincerely," and the nanny's name. So the thing about this one, which I'm not going to get into the resumes right now, but the thing about this one is that their resume has no childcare experience on it. Zero. So why would I contact them for an interview? If you don't have any childcare on your resume and it explains in the job posting that childcare is required, you need to do something to catch my attention in this first intro. So whether it's I babysat, I've done tutoring, wherever you have your childcare experience, if that's a requirement of the job posting, sending me a resume with your experience of bartending, working in retail, it means nothing. There's nothing about children on your resume. So you either have to make a better intro email or you have to change your resume to show the things that you've done that are related to children. Okay, so there's two. Three. So, "Hi, I send my resume and hope to be the person you are looking for to take care of your children. I was attentive to your answer, sincerely." And then their babysitting resume and their babysitting cover letter. both fantastic. This seems really good. I would say, obviously English is not their first language. That's really not a problem. We hire lots of nannies who have English as a second language. And for a lot of families, that's actually a bonus depending on what language the nanny speaks. So I don't worry too much about when I can tell someone has English as a second language and their sentence structure isn't exactly as I would like. But the problem with this resume, this application, and I'll show you, is I clicked on the resumes and I had access denied. So she sent her resume in through a Google Drive and a Google Doc, and then didn't allow me to have access. So again, don't make the person you're applying to, the agency, the recruiter, the family, do extra work by having to email you back and asking you for permission. So if you're going to do it this way, make sure you give permission when you set it up. The second option is, in Google Docs, you can actually download it as a PDF. So why not download it as a PDF, and then everyone can open it, whether it's on their phone, their iPad, their computer, their Mac, their computer, whatever it's on, they can open it if it's in a PDF, and Google Drive allows you to do that. So the tip here is make sure it is a file that everyone can open. Okay, next. So bad grammar. Dear Sir, Madam, I'm interested in this job if you're still looking for someone. I'm really looking for a part-time job, short-term. I'm mother of 2 boys, which already grown up and studying in university. So that way I'm free and I've experience too. I'm in Canada 16 years. Let me know if I can be helpful to you. Thanks and warm regards. So the first thing I would say for this and me personally is, Dear Sir, Ma'am, it's not great because I actually have my email address in the posting and they're emailing me personally. So they know it says send your resumes to Michelle. So already I can tell there's not enough attention to detail. The second thing I would say is, obviously they are, English is not their first language. Again, not a problem with me. But in this day and age, when you are typing on a computer or your phone, there is no excuse for not having decent grammar, capitalizations of I's, spelling correct. So this has too many spelling mistakes and too many grammatical errors, even as English is a second language, because there are apps like Grammarly, not sponsored, but you can download Grammarly, utilize some of the free components. There are paid ones, but you can utilize it for free. There are other options. There's just the spell check. I'm a horrible speller. Everything is turned on for me for spell check on my computer because I will miss it and think it's spelled properly. So, and I have English as a first language. So just make sure when you're applying to educate children. You're going to be a big part of their lives, and families, especially high-end families. We've done other videos on getting a high-paying job or working with a high-profile family. You need to make sure that the family and the agency believe that you can educate and inspire these children. So that starts with your application. So make sure you're using some kind of email checking or spell checking, Grammarly for your grammar and punctuation. It makes a huge difference to coming across as a professional. Okay? Okay, next one. So this one, I don't even have to read because there's nothing to read. The nanny just attached their resume, which is okay. Her resume actually is quite good, I think, if I remember correctly. But there needs to be some kind of introduction. Why do I want, when I have 200 emails in my inbox, why do I want to open this if you don't even introduce yourself? If you can't even spend the time to say, hi, I'm really interested in the position. Here's why. Here are some of my skills. A couple of sentences goes a long way. So there should always be something in the body of the email. Whether it's an agency or family, they're getting a lot of applicants. So make sure you can stand out by doing a short introduction in the body of the email. Next. So one line. Love this one. Hello. am interested. Please hire me kindly and thanks a lot. Again, likely English is a second language. That's okay. But there's no information. There's no email. Well, I can email her back. There's no phone number. There's no resume attached. There's just nothing. If you can't put in the slightest bit of work to try and get a position, then again, first impressions, I'm just going to believe that you're not going to put in that much work down the road. It's just a reality. So put in a little bit more work when you're going to apply, and take the time to write an introduction, attach your resume, and go on from there. Also, I will say, one of the things I see on Facebook, which isn't here, and we post jobs on Facebook as well, is I'm interested. That is not enough. Sending an email or a message on Facebook that says I'm interested is not enough. You need to direct message someone through Facebook or give them more information. Doesn't matter where you're applying. But I see that all the time as well. So this is spelling. We've gone over it a little bit, but it says, hi, good day. Just wanna inquire about this job and if it's available. Include my resume here. Looking forward to hearing from you. Thank you. Back to one of the roles of a nanny is to educate the children, especially in high profile positions and especially in high paying positions. I think the nanny that's applying this job that she's applying to here is $35 an hour. So wanna is not a word. And if you typed wanna into spell check, it will underline it and tell you it's not a word and that it needs to be replaced. So you need to make sure that you're using proper grammar and not shortened words. It might be okay in a text message after you've been working for the family for a while, but you are there to put your best foot forward and make sure that the agency or the family wants to go further with you. And they're not going to want to do that if you're going to use wanna. And I think I just used it in a sentence before that in speaking. I think I just got it in my head. Anyway, want to. So use proper grammar. We went over this one already. It just says interested. That's just not enough. You have to care as much as the family and the agency cares. Put a little bit of effort into your application and they will want to speak to you. I do not want to speak to this person because they put no effort. It's just not enough. And okay, so here, this person said, hi, I worked in a daycare for 6 months with children, which is good. Great with making snacks and meals for a child. Great. Patient and fun, giving me a little bit about them. Looking for long-term work, $35 an hour is a generous asset and would love to work for you. My name is Stephanie. I'm in North York. I have accessible transportation you can reach me at. Let me know any kind of background I should know about your daughter. So first of all, we're an agency. You know, we never present ourselves like a family. So you didn't even take time to read the job description and what we're asking about. $35 an hour, a job of that pay requires a much more sophisticated email. This person also didn't attach their resume. Again, a nice, concise couple of sentences to tell whoever you're applying with that you're interested in the job, that you read the job description, and that you are interested in the position by attaching a resume. That's how to do it properly. Okay, here we go. We're into the good ones now. Yay! Okay, it's been a really long long session, so I'm gonna try and wrap it up with these couple of great examples. So hello. I'm applying for the temporary nanny position. I have many years of experience working as a nanny, both professionally and personally. I love to play, read, teach, and know how to make kids have a great time. I know how to stimulate child's learning and have the skills and ability to engage in fun activities such as puzzles, coloring blocks, etc. Please see attached a copy of my resume for your review. Amazing. Love her. Haven't even opened the resume yet. No, I did open the resume and her resume is fantastic as well. So this is a perfect example. It doesn't have to be long. It doesn't have to be detailed. It does have to make them want to open your resume and take the next step to get back to you to offer you an interview. Okay? Fantastic. Love this one. Simple. Okay, this is another one, another great one. I just wanted to give you a few great ones so that might help you write your own. So I'm very excited to apply for this nanny position and thought it might be a great fit for this household. I have 10 years of experience working with children, and my specialty is engagement through imaginative and creative play. I'm an artist who is experienced in teaching improv, dance, drama, visual art, storytelling for kids 3 and up. On top of that, while I don't have a vehicle, I do live in the West End, so weather permitting, I'd be able to walk or cycle to the Royal York area rather than transiting. I'm COVID aware, and I have minor to no interactions with anyone outside my household, and my partner is also working from home, so he doesn't either. Please find my cover letter and resume attached. I sincerely hope we find a match in this application. I have a feeling it would be a great fit for both of us. Amazing. Love it. Tells me about her experience, briefly outlines what she loves to do, the artistic side. I believe that's in the job posting as well. So she's tying the job posting to her application. She mentions COVID. So right now that's a big thing. She mentions it. She's aware of it. And she's telling us what she does about her social interactions, how she's going to get to the family's home. Love it. Amazing. Nanny resume was fantastic as well. Love this one. 100 points. Okay, this one's a bit longer, but hi there, my name is, and her name, I'm writing to submit my application for the nanny position posted on Nanny's on Call. Fantastic. She actually acknowledges that she knows we're an agency and that that's where she saw it. Fantastic. As a passionate educator, BEd, so she's telling me she has her education degree, and a childcare provider with 10 years of experience in working with children in various settings, I bring a unique background to the position. Based on your job listing, again, look at this. She's tying it back to the job listing, which tells me that she's done her research and she's acknowledging and telling us that she's done that. I understand you're looking for a long-term nanny to become part of your growing family. I've recently permanently relocated to Vancouver and I'm living in Kitsilano. I'm looking for work close to home in order to minimize contact at this time, as well as establish roots in the Kitsilano community. Growing up, I attended the Montessori school where my mom taught, and it was greatly influenced my approach to child minding and teaching. In my previous nanny positions, I focused on art, play-based learning, self-regulation, pre-literacy, numeracy, and practical life skills. Woo, that's a tongue twister. I'm a voracious reader, practice yoga, and above all, have a love for working with children. I'd love to get in touch to determine if I'd be a good fit for your needs. I can be reached at. She also attached her resume. Amazing. Like, these are 3 fantastic examples, and you can see it starts short, thought it was fantastic, gets a little bit longer, and then this is the longest one. So, wow, that's a long video, and I apologize. But here's the thing. We want to know that you care as much as we do. We truly care about these families and are trying to find them the best nanny possible. And if it's a family looking, they are truly trying to find the best nanny possible. If you cannot be bothered to write a short intros and attach your resume, then the family, why would they bother? At Nanny's on Call, we get back to 100% of the people who apply, but that's not always the case. So if you're not hearing back from the applications you're sending out, maybe think about tweaking it. Tweak your intro, tweak your resume. We'll do maybe I'll do another video shortly on resumes and show some examples of resumes that we've received. But I think hopefully this gave you a good understanding. It is not to make anyone feel bad. Second language is not a problem. I take that in consideration when reading the emails. I can tell if English is someone's second language, but use the tools you have. Use spell check on the computer, your phone, use an app like Grammarly, have a friend read it, ask for some help. Those are all okay things, and maybe find some examples online that you can take and just utilize for yourself. But every time you apply to a job, make sure you're tweaking that cover letter or that intro in your email to suit them. It is so easy to delete your email. It is so easy not to even open your resume because of what's sent. So you can see I got hundreds of resumes and there were literally 5% of them that made the effort. And those are the ones who got the interview. So hopefully that helps. It was super long, almost 20 minutes. But hopefully you can get something out of it. And let me know if you have any questions down below. And hopefully we can help you. We'll do one on resumes. If there's anything else you want to hear from us, comment below and we'll see if we can record a video, and hopefully you get a fantastic job this year by some of the tips and tricks we've shared. Have a great week and we'll see you next week. Bye.